Hi folks, Ricky Tang here. Now, if you have seen my track day video at Bedford Autodrome, you see that I had a good time. I had a good laugh on the bike. It performed well, but the bike was getting somewhat slaughtered on the straights. If you saw the video, I was really kind of topping out at not much past 120 mile an hour on the back straight, and I was being passed by 600s, and I couldn't keep up with my mate on his Daytona 675. And it made me think, is the bike performing properly? I did fit that Leo Vince exhaust, and I was just wondering, maybe the exhaust might be affecting the fueling, or the bike's not performing at full power because it needs a map with the exhaust. I don't know, I was just a numpty who bunged it on. So what I did was last night I took a ride out on the bike with the Leo Vince exhaust, and I did some full throttle runs. I basically set the bike at 5,000 RPM with cruise control set, and then I whacked the throttle open. This was on my private test track. I whacked the throttle open until it hit 8,000 RPM, and that's when the shift light flashed, so it was repeatable. So I did 4 runs like that, opening the throttle between 5 and 8,000 RPM, basically full throttle, and timed it. Then I come home, I fitted the chrome cannon, I put the OEM exhaust back on, and then I went out and basically repeated the test, another 4 runs at full throttle between 5 and 8,000 RPM. So what I'll probably do is just show you one video from the Leo Vince exhaust run and then the OEM exhaust run with the timings, and then I'll give you the average timings of each set of 4 runs, and then we'll discuss the results. Let's do a test and twist the throttle back and see where I get to. Ready? 4th gear, 5,000. Oh my god! Holy crap! I've been gimping this bike with that exhaust. Whatever happened to the bike, it had been running in gimped mode. I estimate I was probably maybe 15-20 horsepower down on what the bike should have been producing. I've got more torque everywhere now. Now I've got the OEM exhaust back on compared to the aftermarket can. And what I'm really struggling with is how I missed that, how I missed the loss of power when I put that Leo Vince exhaust on. I've got a couple of excuses, racer's book of excuses to go on there. First of all, when I fitted that exhaust, I was still getting used to the bike. I hadn't done many miles at that point, so I wasn't really sure what the bike was capable of. I certainly wasn't in the manner of giving it big handfuls of throttle with no traction control set, which is what I was doing on those videos. Also, I was really excited to get a loud exhaust sound out of the bike. That was the main reason I fitted that exhaust. And I wasn't expecting or looking for performance differences. That wasn't important. I didn't want more power. I just wanted more noise. I got more noise, but I just didn't notice that I was losing power. And it's only on the track day that I thought, I don't think this is right. I think for the amount of horsepower the bike's producing, I should be going quicker. So yeah, the Leo Vince exhaust is looking all forlorn and sorry for itself. That's not going back on anytime soon. I guess what I need is a a mapping session, a dyno session to dial that in properly for the bike. But to be honest with you, I'm so happy that I've got the power back that I hadn't realized I'd lost. It's like I've got a new bike. It's that difference. It's night and day in terms of the performance. But now we've got that sorted out, I've got a couple of problems. A, the track day videos. I've got another one, I'm editing it right now, but the bike's not really performing at its best. So do I even bother with the second video? I think I will, because what it does show is kind of how I go around the track faster on the later session compared to the first session. So I'll probably bang that on anyway and get that on the channel. The more concerning one is where I did the R9T video where I compared it to my bike. Now, part of that comparison was a performance comparison. And I was saying at the time on the R9T, I was really surprised about the response of that engine and how spunky it was. It felt just about as strong. Well, it felt stronger at the top end than my bike did. It hung on to the revs better. It revs harder at the top end. What I realise now is that my bike wasn't running properly. And that's why it was flat at the top end. Now I've put the OEM exhaust back on. It definitely performs better than the R9T in the engine department. It's like the R9T plus an extra 10%. Whereas before, my bike felt maybe just a couple of percent behind the R9T on the engine performance. So I might have to point people towards this video to help them understand where I was coming from when I was comparing the engine performance of the R9T to my 1250, because my 1250 did not come off very well in that comparison, and it's because it was gimped. It wasn't running properly, but it's running properly now. Then maybe what I could do is put the Leo Vince DB killer back in, the baffle, and perhaps that will give it the back pressure in the exhaust to make the ECU start behaving and give the bike full power with that exhaust on. However, big brain over here cut the baffle into two, didn't he? Because he wanted a kind of a halfway house between a bit too loud and not loud enough. So I've been looking on eBay and they cost about £50 to buy from America, and I haven't found anywhere in the UK to buy one yet. So I might test that, but to be honest with you, at the moment I'm in no rush to replace the chrome cannon. It can stay on. So I'll see you in the comments below. I'll be prepared for a bee sting because I can't believe I missed something like a 15% power drop, and I didn't notice it until that track day. See you in the comments. Bye.